Welcome to Tårnby, Denmark. We're just a stone's throw away from where the planes are taking off from Kastrup Airport, and we're all ready for things to take off here at the VoIP Defender World Junior Curling Championships 2016. It's day 2 here as we enter the Kastrup Curling Hall. My name is Sander Olvag, and I'm joined by my Canadian superstar, Alison Kraviazik. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Today's matchup will feature Hungary and USA in the women's draw 3. Hungary attending their first World Junior Championships and doing well so far, picking up a win yesterday. USA perfect so far 2-0, and the experience of skip Cory CHRISTENSEN might take the US of A to the top of the podium for the first time since Cassandra Johnson's gold medal back in 2002. We're going to take a look at the standings and how the teams rack up after 2 draws. Alongside USA, we have Canada and Korea perfect with 2 wins. And then we have Hungary, Russia at 1 win, alongside Scotland and Turkey. And the teams are going to need to pick up their game a wee bit this week are Japan, Switzerland and Sweden, so far winless this week. We'll have the team lineups for you, starting off with Team Hungary. We have Bernadett BIRO playing lead, Vera KALOCSAI playing second, Henrietta Miklai playing third, and Dorottya is skipping the team. No alternate, but the team is coached by Zoltan Palancha.
For Team USA, at lead, we have Madison BEAR. At second, we have Taylor Anderson. At third, we have her twin sister, Sarah Anderson. At skip, we have Cory CHRISTENSEN. The alternate being Christine McMakin, and the team coach is Dave Jansen.
Well, I think we're quite close to start off our game. Just one of the teams being honoured before this draw kicks off. Might look like Scotland's being honoured, and that was the Flower of Scotland, the national anthem, being played.
And they're being awarded their giant candy bars.
Oh yeah, huge chocolate bar. And we're just about to get ready for the third draw, the women's competition. As we see the stone colours, Hungary throwing the red stones, USA will throw the yellow, and Hungary will have the last stone advantage, having outdrawn the Americans in the last stone draw before the game. So some new faces for us this year. Team Hungary picking up a historical win at the World Juniors yesterday. Now facing up against a quite experienced American side. And we'll see USA start off, and you'll see Cory CHRISTENSEN take quite a bit of ice here on the end turn.
I think we can expect the ice to be curling about the same as yesterday. So we'll see if both teams can pick up on that quickly, give themselves the edge over the other team. And a perfect draw to the forefoot. Nice start for Team USA.
We'll have our first look at Bernadett BIRO throwing lead rocks for Team Hungary. We'll start off with a little hit and roll, trying to keep things a little simple here in the very first end of our 10-end curling game. Does make a little hit and check to the wing. So a good start for BIRO. USA will just hit and roll out there. And we'll see if Hungary will decide to throw a corner guard or just keep drawing to the house and keeping it simple. Well, definitely drawing to the wing here. I'm not sure if they're calling it. No. Either a corner or a just a draw to the side of the house.
We will find out shortly. And doesn't look like she's going to get either one of those. Just throwing it a little bit too heavy.
I think we saw that yesterday too. I think maybe there, since you're drawing so much in towards a forfeit in practice for the last one draw, they might just think it's a bit slower coming off the center line, throwing to the wing, but seems quite keen, so maybe just overthrowing that a wee bit.
Yeah, some teams like to throw that in practice just to see what the ice is going to do and what the weight is, but didn't get a chance to see their full practice, but it is something that a lot of the high-performance teams are doing just to get a good read of the ice, see what every line is doing.
Well, there's a good chance for Taylor Anderson to practice her draw weight. As we take our first look at Vera KALOCSAI. Looking for the hit and stick, but we'll just roll out the house there.
I'll throw a 90. I'll pour all. Oh, there.
Taylor Anderson, a student
7.
in Minneapolis.
8, 9. 8, 9. Ready? 90. I get 85. But it was pretty positive. Pretty positive.
Vera is also a student living in Budapest. Lots of students.
Yeah, very nice city.
Never been.
No?
No.
Yeah, you should go. Now that you live in Sweden.
Yeah.
It's just a cheap flight away.
Well, there you go.
It's made up of 2 parts, Buda and Pest.
You're a world of knowledge, Sander.
Just 2 parts of the city split by the river. And Hungary, I think in general, just really picking up their curling game. Seeing a lot more curling from Hungary. A lot of players, and the levels just being increased every year. And the skip Dorottya, of course, a 2-time world mixed doubles champion. So things are definitely happening there. As we'll see Sarah Anderson throw her first one of the game. It will be the outturn draw. And USA will be lying too, but a decent chance for Hungary to play the double. Although I think Palancha just called a little hit and roll, not quite sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we'll make the little hit and roll in front of that yellow. That's going to make it a little harder for the Americans to make a little hit and roll back without jamming on the back yellow.
Doesn't look too happy with that, but I think it's a pretty darn good roll.
Yeah, I was probably looking for the double, but I would say that's
Pretty good result.
Yep.
Yeah. Sarah Anderson. As we mentioned, twin sister on the team. Seems to be working out well for the two of them, though.
Well, you have a couple of sisters. Did you ever play with any of them?
I did. I played with my sister Lynn for a few years, and it is tricky to play with a sister, but we managed to make it work. But it does have its downsides, that's for sure. Just have to remember to keep it business.
So USA just rolling out and just leaving the single yellow in the house. Hungary will make the hit. And I will have our first look at Cory CHRISTENSEN. She's making her way down to the hack. She's attending her 5th World Junior Curling Championships this week, having well, skipped 3 of them at previous times. And she came as an alternate back in 2013 when the Worlds were held in Sochi, Russia, the Olympic Arena, the Ice Cube Curling Center. But she did come on to play 3 games. So tons of experience. And she's ranked better and better every year. So I think we might see them at the playoffs this week.
Yeah, the team being one of the junior women's high performance teams. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of them. Unfortunately, neither one of us can speak Hungarian, so we won't be able to do the direct translations like we were in the past 2 games. Nice hit and stick by Dorottya.
Well, she finished with a 0-9 record back in 2012 at her first World Juniors, but last year just losing out in a tiebreaker to make the playoffs. So, as mentioned, just getting closer every year.
The United States team.
Yes.
Yep.
2-0 so far. I'd just love to pick up another win here today, as Cory will make the hit and stick. And what kind of shot are we expecting to see here, Allison?
Well, I would expect we're about to see a hit and roll out. Try and blank the end. Try and take your 2 in the following end in the second.
And definitely not something Palancha would be used to mixed doubles, where blanking doesn't really do any good.
That's for sure.
Well, she will make the blank attempt, though, and keep the last one advantage as we will enter the second end. Scoreless so far after 1 end of play. And I think Alison will keep you up to date on the other games as we get scores there too.
Absolutely. So far, we're still waiting on the other sheets to finish their ends, but we'll definitely give you some updates as they go along.
We'll see Christensen take a bit less ice coming this side, so swinging more off the barrier and in.
Electing to go in on her first shot, so we'll see what Dorottya will play on her next, whether or not she's going to put a guard up or hit away this end as well.
Yeah, definitely telling Hungary it's up to you if you want to play an aggressive end or not.
Yeah.
The alternative here could have been to throw in the center guard, and Hungary wouldn't be allowed to hit it. So
I think we're seeing a hit.
Yeah, I think Hungary just might feel like the underdog here. And might just want to keep it tight.
So Cory might want to rethink going in on the first rock then, if she wants to get a few more rocks in play. Just making a nice hit and stick here. So here we have Vera KALOCSAI, who's the only left-handed player in the entire competition for both men and women.
And she'll over-curl on that occasion and leave USA with a chance to split the rings here.
Yeah, that was a big miss. Taylor following the girls down the ice, giving them extra motivation, I guess, to put it in the perfect spot, which it did. Great draw. Great judge.
Yeah, I don't think the double's on here, so Hungary will try and hit the stone on the center line and roll to the wing, try and group the yellows. Hope that USA can make the hit and roll back. Just might be a touch wide on this one. Not a lick to it. And I will roll out.
Yeah, you really needed to stick your shooter there. It's going to give Cory the exact same shot as before.
I'm gonna use you on this. I'm trying to utilize you guys.
Telling her sweepers there that she's going to throw it a little bit lighter than before so that she can actually bring the sweepers into it instead of just letting them coast down the ice.
Take a look, guys. Take a look. Fighting force. Fighting force. Where are you? Five. Right here. Oh, there. Oh, there.
And this one actually not curling as much as the previous shot.
Just a bit of an early sweep there, I think.
Yeah, I probably could have afforded to take a bit less ice and over curl the center line just to make sure you get enough separation.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could even draw out to the opposite wing, really. Now there might be a chance for Hungary to play the double and get out of this end with another blank.
Great shot.
Very, very nice.
So we've got Vera, and she's taken away the force that might have been put upon them for the second end.
Especially vice versa. Here you go. Yeah. Top four. Here you go. 4-1. 4-1. Sounds right. Yeah, for sure.
Cory CHRISTENSEN's first rock. Going to be able to get a good grip on her draw weight.
Where is it, guys?
Looks a little bit light. Sweepers are working at it pretty hard.
Line's good, guys. Line's good. Yep, you got it. Right here.
Great sweep by the front enders.
22.
Now she knows how not to throw it for her next one.
Okay, I mean, that's pretty quick.
Mind you, that's what the sweepers are there for.
Sweeping.
Yep. Might as well use them.
Well, I saw the American girls at the gym this morning. Staying fit.
Hungary was looking for a bit of a roll there, out to the wings. Ended up over curling a little bit and sticking, but probably looking at a blank end here no matter what, so.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get any unforced errors from Cory CHRISTENSEN at this point.
Whoa, 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 clean, clean, just clean, just clean.
Another nose hit, and I believe we'll see the blank attempt from Dorottya Palancia.
Yeah, she knows this spot well. She just threw it, so should be able to get the nice hit and roll out here.
Also, just overhearing the US back end there discussing if they want to throw the guard in the next end, feeling like Hungary might continue the heading game. So we'll see what happens.
That might be a wise choice.
First, we'll have to see if Palancia makes the blank here. Well, this one's actually going to over curl, so that will be an unforced error on Hungary's side, and they'll score the single. Looking for the blank and retaining hammer, not able to do so. And things will change for the third end. We'll see USA with last stone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, I'm quite sure we'll see them throw the corner guard and try and get a deuce.
Got some first end updates on the other sheets. So Scotland took 1 over Korea. Canada took a 2 in the first end over Russia. Japan taking 1 point over Turkey. And Sweden taking 2 points over Switzerland. And here we go. We've got a corner guard going up. Game on. So the girls indicating a 3-4, 3 being just high of the house, 4 meaning top 12. But it is stopping a little bit sooner than they had thought.
I think it's quite a nice spot for the corner guard, though.
I agree.
You don't want them too tight to the house either, because it's hard to draw around them. And it's easy for the opponent to maybe play the run backs and even peel and roll in the house. So keeping a little bit of space between the guard and the house is good.
Yeah, a little bit of a straighter side there too, so having a little bit more distance from the house to make sure that you can wrap your stone around.
So quite the aggressive call here by Cory CHRISTENSEN, wanting to just come around the corner guard. I think her teammates, though, just asking if they should maybe move these red stones about, but I think Cory is set in her ways and they'll play the straight draw, come around.
Yeah, the option, I mean, you could hit and roll here, but if you happen to roll your shooter out, then things are looking a little bit different. So throw the come around. Still early in the end. You're able to bail if you need to a little bit later on. I believe she was able to get quite a bit of that buried.
So another aggressive call here by Hungary. Really thought they were going to go after that. Yellowstone could see about half from the hack, but they will throw the center guard, so might just see some action here in the third end.
I think we've been seeing a little bit of a trend about that the past 2 games, is throwing the easier shot and leaving the harder one to your opponent. In this case, the guard would have been the easier shot. Does overcurl quite a bit, though. So that is quite a big mistake.
Seemed to curl quite a bit there.
Yeah.
I saw something similar with Mary Faye's draw on the very same path yesterday.
Bit of a line there, I think.
Could be. Keep our eye on it.
Yeah.
Keep our eye on it.
I don't think Dorottya really understood either. She kind of shrugged her shoulders back there, so
Yep.
even puzzled her a little bit.
Bit of a mistake there by Taylor Anderson, really wanting to play that double and roll in behind the corner. We'll catch quite the opposite side and roll out, leaving Hungary lying shot stone. And now Plancha feeling like she wants to remove this yellow, so we're going to play a short little run back here, hit their top red, and shoot it back onto the yellow.
And you can even roll your shooter over to cover the one on the forefoot, depending on the weight that you're throwing. This one's got a ways to go. And that's a pretty big miss there.
Wanna roll under? I like splitting the house. Okay, you got this, Tay.
So now USA just looking to hit and roll to the side to split the house, making the double even more impossible for Hungary to get at.
That's good, Tay.
That's not too bad. They are flat enough, but the hit and roll is definitely there. I think Skipper just letting her know that she pushed it a little bit wide there. Had nice control weight, but problem was right at the end with the release, I believe.
Room. 10-5. 10-5. Right off. Close. No. Close. No. Real nice, Sarah.
Wishful thinking.
Lovely piece of communication. I got there in the end.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah, it was.
And Hungary now again just trying to hit the wide one and roll towards the center. Just not going to curl enough. And And now, since USA are lying shot, they don't really need to hit any reds. They could just draw for 2.
They're like coming around, yeah.
Just make it good, guys. Yep. You like it? Yeah. Others, you could do this. I like that. The hit? Hit and roll. And there's a double. Kind of like that. It's up to you. It's an opportunity to get 3 here. You got it? But yeah. 4-0.
I agree. I like the draw.
Well, if you like it, I like it.
You're so kind.
8, 7, 9. You got a lot. Sit.
I think sweepers are just being slightly optimistic with our weight call there.
Yeah.
Calling 7 and 9. 7 being T-line, 9 being back 8. It's the second draw we've seen coming down that path. That's gone through the house in the game.
Yeah, bit of a trend going to the wings. Teams are going to have to just throw a little bit less and pick up on those fast paths.
So we're going to try this run back again that we saw them miss earlier. The skippers stepped up to the plate. Try and make her herself. Well, doesn't quite come off.
I mean, it's an easier run that way. But I mean, if we come here, they might freeze. Actually, either way, I think they're going to throw the run. If it's here or here.
I wonder if it just runs a bit straight coming down there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm sure Shirley should have picked up on that on the previous goal.
You'll just throw it correctly.
Maybe a little bit straight and then just a bit of a flick.
Yeah.
Release as well.
Interested to hear what the communication is going to be with the sweepers to Cory about this.
What are the numbers we're hearing, Allison?
4-1. I'm assuming that's a split time, in which case that is a pretty keen path.
Yeah. I guess that's backline to hog.
Yeah.
Unless they're thinking 14-1, hog to hog. But I think they're doing back hog splits. Pretty keen.
Let's take some time, Sander.
And I think we should. This one pulling up short, though. Yeah, getting 420.
Yeah.
That's a back hog split.
Yeah, I mean, 410 is really quick.
Well, if they got 20 there,
Yeah.
10 should have been in the house.
Yeah.
I think Cory just has a quite active release, so she'll get them flying a tiny bit more than the other ones. Split times are a little bit personal when you say. And
Yeah, exactly. The problem with split times is that they absolutely don't tell you the speed of the ice. So a lot of teams will misuse them and rely solely on the split time to tell them what the weight of the path is. But you really have to be careful on that. Try not to get into that habit.
Let's see if third time's a charm for Hungary. Yeah, that's a run back attempt. Still waiting for Curl. She will make contact this time, but it's not going to be enough to remove the yellow from the house. So will look like a fairly simple draw for a score of 2.
You got it.
Just needed to curl another inch there.
It doesn't happen much.
And I think I'll bring out my little stopwatch and try a hog-to-hog split. And I'll see exactly how quick the ice is today. I think we were looking at about 14.3 yesterday.
Yes, we were.
And if you don't know what a hog line is, that would be the line the players need to release the stone before. Just about there. It's the first hog line, and of course your stone needs to travel past the second hog line, exactly 22 meters further down the ice. And we'll take a split time between the hog lines, and I'm getting about 13.3, which is fairly usually at the back of the house, if not through, and I will be back 8, but good enough to score 2 for USA. So done well so far. Forced Hungary to the 1, and now scoring to themselves. Perfect plan.
Yep. Take 2, force. Take 2, force. It's a good trend.
I'm not quite sure how she's getting a 4.1 split back to hog when that was 13.3 at hog to hog. I'm sure she's quite active then.
She does have a pretty active release at the end, so I think she adds quite a few feet on that last part of her release.
Sorry for that mess of an end.
Yeah, I heard the other girls were getting 80 and 90 splits. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's good if you know the differences between your players' throws.
Oh, yeah.
But again, it is a dangerous thing to rely on solely.
Yeah, for our team, it's more just a reference point. I'll have a quick glance at it, but...
I never used it.
No.
No, I did not like them. I use my eyes.
Use your eyes.
Yeah. Trust my eyes more than I trust a time. I'll give you a quick update on the other sheets. So on sheet B, we've got Korea and Scotland. Korea taking 2 in the second end, so they're up 2-1. Russia and Canada. Russia taking 2 in the second, so 2-2, tied here in the third. Turkey and Japan both tied at 1 each. Sweden and Switzerland both tied at 2. Still no scores in the third end, but I'm sure they'll be updated quite soon. They should be finishing their third end.
So, center guard from USA. Not quite sure if they were looking for the center guard. I think they were looking for top 4 with the 1-point lead. And then we'll see Hungary come around it on the out turn.
Well, it really dives. I think it just stopped a little short, so.
I like it. Yeah, it's a pretty dangerous rock. Could do that.
Nope.
Yep. 10.
Nope, it is in.
10. Yeah.
So because it did slip into the rings, it will allow the US to hit the stone out of play. 9-5. Throws a little bit further than she wanted, but still a good shot nonetheless.
Slightly aggressive call from Hungary here. Coming around the center guard again. This one will slap to the back of the house, back of the 8-foot.
You got this, Taylor. Yeah, sounds good.
So the USA going to take advantage of that center guard and try and wrap one around to the top of the 4-foot now.
I gave it some. Line side, square. Look, square. Forward. 5. Look. Yes, go then. Go, yes, line now. Line, yes. Hard. Hard. Hard, girls. Go, 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 go. Gotta bite force, come on. Go, Sarah, hard. Gotta bite force. Go, 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 go. Okay. Nice, sweet girls.
Well, pulling up a bit short.
As you.
Hungary will have a chance to play another draw around the center guard here in line 2.
Just rubs that yellow in the top 12, so allowing Cory to perhaps get a nice hit and roll under cover here. Would really put them in a good situation.
10-5.
Sweepers yelling out double down the sheet to allow their skipper to think of plan B, perhaps, just in case she didn't notice it.
Yeah, still had Carol quite a bit to make the double even.
Yeah.
So just a little wide on the broom there, perhaps. But it's still very much the same situation for our Team Hungary.
It's a pretty big missed opportunity, though, for the U.S.
See the difference for Hungary is that Yellowstone was punched in out in the open. So if Hungary ever came around the center guard, USA might play the run on that yellow. So feeling like they want to control the top of the house here, perhaps Hungary. They'll come after the top yellow. I think we had a bit of a jam in the back there. Caught that one just a bit too high.
Here you go, Sarah.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Actually, we'll throw a good draw.
See the replay here. Just caught that one a little bit too high, and we'll stick that Yellowstone on the back red. That was always the danger playing that shot. Had to come pretty close to the guard.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of tolerance on that shot. Could have, I guess, ticked the guard, though. That would have been better.
Good sweep, guys. Sorry, I fell into you. Okay. Trying to get over there off. What'd you get? Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Micsoda, feltoljuk.
Úgy értem az előző, a draw erő. Az jó, de azt mondták, hogy kicsit több volt ez a draw.
50 jó.
Nice shot. Nice raise there by Henrietta.
What do you like?
Do you like the run at all?
Yeah.
It's probably just jamming.
Run jams, but I'm fine with either the back one too.
What do you like?
Do you like the run at all?
Can we get all the two back ones?
Can we get all of them?
Over the top?
Not crazy
Could be
about
more
that.
risky.
You want to look? Come here. That could be kind of risky, couldn't it?
I don't want to go over the top because that can just jam us.
I like straight, yeah. Try to get all of them. We're going to do it like no, but
It's pretty long.
I don't really like the run.
I don't like over the
But
top.
you could tap this.
Or we can run
you
around.
can
Yeah,
run
I like
this one. That's
our
fine.
side. I like that better.
Or just tap it.
Because forcing the one's okay.
Yeah, I like the tap.
Yeah.
Just like back line.
The problem with the run they're talking about is that if you're ever a little bit wide, catch that back yellow instead,
Okay, just gonna tap our yellow.
then it's looking a
Yeah,
little
tapping our yellow back line.
dangerous.
You got it.
So just looking to tap this one back to get another yellow in the house.
Pretty tough shot, actually,
Yeah.
to make this perfect. But even if you just tap this anywhere close to the center line top house, it gives you a bit more control of the forfeit. Makes it a little bit harder for Hungary to get a second point in there. So
Yeah, exactly. That's what they were talking about too.
no need
Try
to
and
overthrow
force-
this one, I think.
No.
That was very close, actually. Just had to be on that all
Yeah.
the way.
Betcha. Skipper's kicking herself a little bit for not getting on that a hair earlier.
And I think Hungary's just called the draw to come around the top red, try and sit two.
That's a pretty big mistake.
Yeah, I mean, roll to be second count.
Right, that's true. Nose, you leave a pretty easy double.
Yeah, just
Just a hair.
roll still be in the four though. Or we could hit and roll here. This would bump here. We'd be sitting under that.
We've got the draw too, with a little tap.
I like getting rid of their red though.
Yeah, I like that too. Probably just a 10.
Okay. So which way do you like to roll?
I think roll this way.
Okay.
Well, actually that guard's kind of in the way. We could try to get a roll the other way.
Yeah. I mean, we roll here, bump this.
Yeah.
It might be an easy double though.
Yeah.
I don't mind this.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
So which roll did you like better, Alison?
Well, when rolling to the wings, okay, the angles are pretty. But I thought maybe you could jam on the back. But I think rolling to the wing is a little bit safer, I think, because you're not leaving a pocket for Hungary to come down and freeze to. Rolling in would be nice, but as she said, you have to come pretty close, which sounds...
Never in play.
And that was the trouble of getting a little bit cute to that good now.
Oh, well, I think they got. And she's lucky enough to have punched that red one far enough back for, well, fourth, fifth John.
Yeah.
She tapped that better than the 2 yellows and 12 foot could have been looking a bit scary. Still not looking great though for USA. Hungary with a chance to lie 3 if they want to. I don't think they're going to play the hit though. They're going to just play the draw, I think.
Corner freeze on it.
Yep. If they can make it, it'll be real good. So what's the upside about freezing rather than playing the hit on the yellow?
Well, playing the hit, it gives the U.S. An easy double to help bail them out of the situation. By corner freezing on it, basically you're blocking off that back red and making it an easy jam possibility for the U.S. to get on their own yellow instead. So sure for Cory, if she was able to make this freeze perfectly.
Well, looking close for line, I think. Just needing one and a foot more weight there, but I'm not sure if that ended up in the worst spot.
Yeah. I mean, if we just even tuck it under, they can't get it out.
Definitely a lot of reds and around the 4 foot.
Yeah, just a teensy bit light and a little over curl. I think she would have wanted it a little bit more on that high side there.
On your... Okay.
Mine aren't going to curl as much as hers did.
It's a bit of a high pressure draw here. Looking to make a
Okay, just freeze right in that
freeze,
pocket.
just like she said.
Move that back red one at all. So just a straight freeze. Straight freeze. Pretty much right on the pin. 405 is good on this. You think so? Should touch slow here. Okay.
More weight.
Close. Close. Where is it, guys? 8. Where? 8. Maddie's rock. It's tight. 8. Where? Line. 8. Whoa. Where? 8. Whoa. Close. Yes. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Yep. Hard, Taylor.
So sweepers indicating that it was in fact back 4. Sounded like they were a little lost. Didn't really know what the back end really wanted. I said 8, and then I saw a little shrug of the shoulders like, where do you want this?
Right after the hog line, it just cut.
Yeah. 'Cause it was looking heavy and wide.
Also just noticed
Yeah, I
that
was worried that we were going to
when they were sweeping for line the end there, you'd see the sweeper closest to the rock sweeping with the curl. I'm not sure if that
eye.
was helping.
Sometimes when it's a sudden sweep, you weren't expecting to. Sometimes it's a whoever gets down there first, and that's not good. But
Is there a chance to double off
Oh,
the yellows for 4?
definitely.
I believe you're going to have to catch this one fairly thin, though.
Yes, absolutely. It's not an easy double. You do have to hit that top yellow quite thin to get that back one, but it is definitely there.
Would you prefer the out or the in for this throw?
Let me see the top one first. I would have probably thrown the in-turn at that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
This one will not curl enough, and we've already seen Plancha's out turn not curl quite enough.
With throwing the out turn too, it's a little bit steeper of a roll. With throwing the in turn, you would have been able to get a little bit lower.
It kind of spins a little lower.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that was a huge chance to score a multiple score for Team Hungary, but only getting the single. I'm quite sure Cory and her US side were relieved.
Taking a sigh of relief there. Definitely dodged a bullet. Could have been a pretty big end.
Igen.
Oké, igyekszem, rajta vagyok. Igyekszem nem gyorsan dobni.
Ebbe, hogy bejátszunk mögé, ebbe szerintem picit pontosabbak voltunk most.
Well, a little different for Dorottya Plancha. She, when she plays mixed doubles with Zsoltkish, she throws stones number 2, 3, and 4. And it's usually Zsolt who throws the bullet on the last one for the big scores.
A little bit of a difference for pressure shots. Gotta have that skip mentality.
Did you ever
I
skip?
don't have that, no.
Oh, did you always play second?
Second or lead.
All right.
Those are my strong areas.
Front end.
Do not like line calling. That is for someone else. I am good at the front end and I'll stick there.
Just try to get it over a little bit more.
Yeah, well, we're seeing USA throw the corner guard, even though there is a center guard in play. I think this is something we've seen Nicholas Edin do a whole lot, at least at the Olympic season for Sochi, or in Sochi at the Olympics. He was doing that pretty much every end he had the chance.
Yeah, you want to make sure that your corner guard is on the outskirts, though, because as we can see here, she's kind of choking off that draw around. Needed to be a little bit further out so that the draw around is actually possible.
Because the long center guard's in the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, a couple of guards in play. So I'm sure we'll have some form of action here. Definitely picked up this game after a couple of blank ends, or a couple of open ends anyway.
Yeah, it just took a little while to get some confidence and figure out the ice, and then it was game on.
I don't mind hitting it.
It's a nice weight there, just really caught that wide line and
10.
couldn't get that curl around.
Well, so this red stone is filled in the open for USA. And they'll try and make that roll.
Could have been a good opportunity to get a roll behind that corner guard. A long roll would have been pretty good there.
Vera just having a bit of a struggle early on. I'm sure those numbers will pick up though. Can start off here with a nice little hit and roll. This one just not quite curling enough though. Sweepers were on it early.
So, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Cory just calling board weight there, just trying to keep the weight a little softer so they have a better chance of maybe curling out in the guard, making the roll.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Seems to have maybe thrown this one all inside out though. And they'll try to roll to the opposite wing instead.
Get long on that.
How often do we see this in curling games? Everyone trying to hit and roll and just not quite getting it.
Yeah, it seems to be a popular trend so far in the competition. It's just seems a bit tricky to find the line for the rolls. So we've been seeing different weights that teams are throwing. First game, it was quite hard. They were throwing about you know, 9 seconds hog to hog for trying to get these rolls. And last game, I think it was around the 10 hog to hog, and now they're throwing around board. Trying to experiment, I guess, and figure out what weight is going to work best. But it seems to be quite tricky.
Yeah, well, we've seen a few stones not curl enough coming down this path. Sometimes maybe just take a bit less ice and trust that it and run straight.
Trust it.
Trust it. Yeah, it's on the sweep early. A little off and on here. I think we'll get it. We'll get a roll here. And behind the center.
Right on. Nice roll. Nice. Nice throw. Thanks.
I think it would have been better to roll to that corner guard over there. But I guess knowing that it wasn't going to roll that far, sticking it right in behind. But the problem with this is that if Hungary gets a nice one wrapped around that front yellow, the U.S. won't be able to use that front yellow to their advantage and slash it in to help them get it out. So right now it might work against them if they can get one wrapped around.
Yeah, noticing Hungary also sweeping with the curl there. Not a massive angle, but still. It's kind of a new thing of the season. How the brush pads are making these structures in the ice, and if you sweep the same direction as a rotation of the stone, you might get some more curl doing so, and vice versa.
Yeah, exactly. They've banned the hair brushes and the black brushes from this season that we've seen so many posts about. But definitely with the regular brushes, you're still able to make that little bit of a difference in trying to get the direction to go in the way that you want the stone. And some teams are picking up on it, and other teams are choosing to ignore it altogether and just go with what they've been throwing with the past couple seasons.
Henrietta Miklai on the end turn, trying to come through the part, but I think this one has caught some curl and will wreck on the center guard.
Taking away their center guard there, so that was a big miss.
Yes, you could. And there's a double.
We can split it too.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
This over here.
Yeah, that was my first
Just throw
thought.
a straight draw, though.
Try and throw a split.
Yep.
Yeah, I think definitely it's going to give you the best result, but then again, it's a pretty tough shot.
Yep.
I very often see these shots just missed, really. It's
I think more often than not, a lot of people will throw a little bit harder weight at it, and if you happen to over curl, then you miss the shot altogether. So just making sure that you're throwing a controlled weight at it, nothing too heavy, which the girls are indicating is about T-line right now.
It's definitely a harder shot than just throwing the split in the rings, and you will see they have end up grouping the yellows and allowing them a double.
Yeah, that is the risk of the shot for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes just maybe keeping it simple works to your benefit.
láb mögé, jó esetben. Nagyon jó. Aha, ilyen 80-90.
Hát ez király. Jó, van, király lesz.
A bit of a wobble there coming out the hack for Dorottya Plancha. Sweepers on it here. And there we go. Spills the L's. Great little shot and keeps the shooter around on the wide wing.
Really, really nice shot to bail her team out of a possible 2. However, Cory can still wrap one around here.
Skips deuce.
Skips deuce, exactly. She doesn't need to come too deep here, just a top 8. Wait. She does come a little bit deep. It does allow Hungary to come down and freeze on that rock, so rock position here is very important.
Not taking too much ice here, it seems.
No, that's true.
Does run a bit straight coming down this path.
Room! Taylor's rock! Lots of room, guys! Lots of room! Go ahead, yeah! Right here! Yeah!
But as we said before, going towards the boards is quite a bit straighter than the opposite way.
All the way, yep! Go, go, go!
I wonder if Cory CHRISTENSEN just from the hack looking at the broom thinking that looks tight for ice, and then you give it a little bit inside out action and then it runs straight on you and you don't get the curl.
Yeah.
Trust it.
Trust it. And her rock will be wide open, so this is going to allow Dorottya to possibly even hit and roll behind their corner guard to force the USA to draw for their single. I don't believe she made a big roll under, but Cory deciding not to take the risk of hitting and rolling out or crashing the guard. Just easier to draw for your 1 instead of hitting for 1.
So, last zone of the 5th end here for Cory CHRISTENSEN. As you said, Alison, just a draw against the 2.
Gotta go! Gotta go!
Getting about a 14.5 hog-to-hog split here. Definitely faster than earlier in the game. And Sweepers working hard to get that one into the top 4, but good enough for USA as they will score the single. And after 5 ends of play, we'll see the Americans lead the game 3 shots to 2. And both teams will just head off for a tiny break. A chance to have a chat with their coach and alternate players. Have a little snack. And we'll be back as well with the remainder of the game in a few minutes' time as you can have a look at the scoreline. Well, we're just going to take a look at some of the highlights from those first 5 ends before we return for the 6th end. Of course, that first end was blanked by Team Hungary, and they were trying to do the same in the 2nd end, but just over-curling on the attempt. Palancha and her team picking up a single point in the 2nd end. In the 3rd, there was a missed opportunity by Hungary, leaving USA a draw for 2. Cory CHRISTENSEN will find the back of the 8 good enough for the deuce, and they'll lead the game 2-1 after 3 ends of play. In the 4th end, we saw a big chance for Team Hungary. Palancha looking for the thin double to score 4. Just doesn't quite curl enough, and the shooter will just nestle into the button for a single point, and it's all tied up after 4. And in the 5th end, Hungary doing a good job of splitting the house. Cory CHRISTENSEN only left the draw for the single, and with some helpful 2. And now we see the teams making their way back onto the ice. And if you're just joining us, we are here for the VoIP Defender World Junior Curling Championships 2016 in Kastrup, Denmark. Tårnby. My name is Sander Ulvåg, and I'm joined by the lovely Alison Kowiasek by my side to provide us with some insights.
I do my best.
Top 4.
3rd draw of the women's competition. USA with 2 wins so far. Hungary with their first historic win at the World Juniors yesterday, but also 1 loss. USA looking to stay perfect, and Hungary looking to stay in the mix for the playoffs. At least that's what Palancha told us yesterday. They're hoping to be able to compete for a medal.
Yep, absolutely.
Definitely ambitious for a debut. But hey, good on you.
Yeah, good to have some ambitious goals. I'll give you a quick rundown of the other sheets. So the game between Scotland and Korea. Korea is up 3-2 with hammer. Russia and Canada. Canada is up 6-4. Turkey and Japan. Japan is up 4-3. And Sweden and Switzerland. Switzerland is up 6-2. So a bit of a tough game there as well. Swedish girls are still looking for their first win. And looks like they're off to a bit of a rough start here in the first half. So we've got some work to do.
You got this.
Okay, it's going to finish here pretty hard.
Yeah.
Well, we saw a very nice top 4 draw by Madison BEAR.
All there.
Now looking to throw the center guard.
4, 5. All there.
Now with some sweeping from the Anderson twins, both residing in Minneapolis, which is named the Twin City, or Twin Cities. Misconception there that Twin Cities are Minneapolis and St. Paul. Originally had nothing to do with the St. Paul. The term was first applied to the 2 settlements on either side of the Mississippi River, St. Anthony's Falls on the east and Minneapolis on the west in the 1840s. Very much the same as Buda and Pest, like we touched on earlier. You don't appreciate the fun facts?
Oh, you know I always appreciate your fun facts.
All right.
Despite what my eyes just told you.
I thought it was a nice coincidence.
It was. I'm sorry.
Anderson twins are originally from Philadelphia.
There we go. That's better, Broom.
And here's Taylor throwing the out-turn center guard.
Let it curl. 2, 1.
Pisti rohavan az tök jó. Hekvény. 30, 40? 40 jó. Magától. Go.
What do you like?
We could draw.
Yeah, so sticking her shooter in the rings, but
We're gonna hit the guard and roll in. No, I don't like
giving Cory a little bit of a choice whether or not she wants to
We
hit
could
it
hit this.
I don't mind.
or
this
play
feeling.
the
I don't mind hitting the one in the house.
Do you have all of it?
the offensive and go for the gusto and try and
Okay, let's do that.
put some more rocks in play, but I think we're going for the safer call here.
Close, yes! Whoa! Okay, let's go.
Is that wide on my first?
Öt hat!
Trying to get the roll there, but didn't quite get it far enough. So what we're going to see here is Hungary making a move around that corner guard. Leaving that back yellow that the U.S. just threw as a possible catcher. So they're going to have to be careful. Yeah, that is a pretty big miss there. So if they did leave that high of the tee line, that would have been a good spot for them, because if they tried to come at it with the out turn, the risk of jamming would have been quite high.
Can we go this way?
But unfortunately does slip to the back, leaving the U.S. shot stone. So now Cory's going to throw one around the center guard and put some more pressure on the Hungary team.
Where is it?
That room, where?
5, 4,
Okay, go then. You got room.
4.
Line's nice. Right to fours.
Top 4, guys. Top 4.
Did see Sarah wanting to throw the out turn here.
Hard, go through. Yep. Go. All the way under. Yep. Go.
Electing to go with the in turn.
Okay, that's good.
Surely, there's a big chance they'll be showing a little piece on the left-hand side here, allowing Hungary to make the hit and roll
Yeah,
towards the
absolutely.
corner guard. So maybe the out turn draw wouldn't have been such a bad call. Or
You're absolutely right. Then again, you do run the risk of it over curling a little bit on the out turn coming towards the center. So, but definitely they've got the wrong side of the rock showing right now.
so I think Hungary will try the little hit and roll here. early on the sweep, however. This one looking maybe a little shy for weight, actually. Whoa, definitely hit the hill. How far will it go? I don't think it's enough for Hungary to get that out of the 8-foot. I wonder if USA are still lying too.
I think so.
Oh.
Nope, we were wrong.
Oh boy.
Like a little less than a quarter.
How much do you have?
Little less than a quarter.
I don't like playing. Could just come around.
Are they one?
No, this is one.
Yeah, they're one. Do you like the run at all?
What?
The run?
No, I don't like that at all.
Then let's go around this way. Yeah. Or we draw around this way.
Yeah, if we're gonna draw back on the other way. Could throw like hack at it.
Okay, we're going for it.
Or just draw.
Yeah, draw this way.
I don't like coming this way. It curls so hard. But it doesn't curl this way.
Because I think we should draw this way. Because if we hang out, they just have that, right?
Yeah.
We have to be on this side of
Yeah,
it.
but it just curls so hard. I don't even know if you can. You know what I mean?
I mean, we have the
How much do
LSD
you have
one.
on this one?
Like, put your broom down at it. Like that. We can go for it.
It is a long guard. You could throw hack at it. Whichever. What do you want to throw?
Just hack.
What?
Just hack.
You like that better than the draw?
Yeah.
Are we 2-3?
Yeah, she doesn't want to do the...
What are we throwing?
We're doing hack on the top red. She doesn't like the draw with the out turn, so...
I like the draw.
Because she thinks it curls too much.
What do you like, Sander?
I haven't really quite seen the point of view from the hack here.
No.
But I don't mind the out turn draw. If they could get the red, I don't mind that either. Sitting 3.
Being as straight as it is down this path, if she only has less than a quarter, seems like a pretty tough shot to me. But,
We'll see.
yep.
Oh, should be close.
There
no,
you go.
No problem. I gotta say that looked like it was maybe even a touch harder than hack weight,
Yeah.
if anything. But good shot.
Yeah, for sure. Really nice shot.
Has left a bit of a big pocket on the wing though. It looks like Hungary's gonna play the south turn draw again. Well, it does get shots, don't. Frozen on the back red. Might be hard to remove.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, above the tee, so they don't, if we come back here, it's going to draw on top of us.
Gotta get buried around there.
Yeah, not a bad result.
I mean, we could come to the 4. Too.
Yeah.
We come right here. But then with the way it curls, she probably can get us because the guard's so high.
Right. I don't mind drawing over there.
So what's the call, Allison?
Well, we're going to throw to the wing. Just
6. Oh, wait, above the tee. You got it.
where Sarah's pointing right now. So just above the tee, going towards the wing. And what they're hoping to accomplish is that being high enough, if she tries to come down on top, she's not going to lie shot stone, which is going to allow Cory to wrap one around the center on her next one.
A little bit. She gave it quite a bit.
Close, guys, line! Yes! Wait, good!
This is really taking off. Sweepers are going to have to really push for it. No.
Yeah, I think she took a bit less ice than on Hungary's draw. But surely we've seen her out turn run a bit straighter than some of the players. I thought it would be okay, but really caught the curl there after crossing the center line.
60-65 között. Nekem a 65 jobban tetszik, bevallom. Szerintem a 65 egy
Igen, nekem
gyors.
is jobban tetszik, de ha tévedsz, akkor inkább 60 felé, mint 70.
Oksi. Go.
Ez lassú! Nagyon négy! Hanyas! Söpön!
This should curl coming down here, even if it looks a bit wide at the moment.
This looks pretty good.
No need to drag it too far, I think.
Perfect.
That's pretty good.
Szupi.
Viszont kellett nyomni.
Jó volt.
Well, if there's one thing Dorottya knows to do, it's drawing the forfeit.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Same weight? Yep. Just straight to it, no
And that's probably why she's a world mixed double champion 2 times over. Not a bad thing on your resume.
Senior championships. Your hometown.
My hometown. Yeah, should be a great event. I'm really looking forward to it.
Line's good!
And the World Mixed Doubles will, of course, be held in Karlstad
It will.
alongside the. So Cory CHRISTENSEN
Lots of room!
is looking for the outturn draw as well, trying to lock this on the shot stone, trying to score, close down the scoring area a wee bit. Might be coming around it. Plan B. Does not get shot stone. That was never the plan either, though, I think.
No, she was trying to come down on top of it, but it was hanging a little bit wide. So plan B was to try and bring it around, and
Az a baj, hogy nem tudom úgy kitolni, hogy ez ne fogja meg, érted? Ha 3-ért gondolkozol.
wasn't a way to get shot stone out of it, but at least
Az a baj, hogy ez nagyon
make her next shot a little bit tougher.
Legyünk sokat akarok, vagy onnan
Well,
dró.
by drawing past the shot zone, I wonder if Palancha has a tap to score 3, maybe. Although there is a chance that might jam in the back yellow.
Onnan megvan.
Not sure if you can.
Might be worth a try.
Kell dobni innen.
Yeah, nose tap the yellow.
Yeah,
De próbáljuk meg.
Innen meg, hogyha
Just
gyorsan
throwing
akar
about
dobni, meg ez megfogja.
a backline weight.
Csak itt inkább leakad, igen. Ez nehezebb szerintem amúgy.
Yeah, definitely don't want to overthrow it.
Megfogja szerintem.
Could be a risky catch. You're on red and
Dobni, mint ide. Mert itt igazából van ennyi helyed. Itt meg mondjuk van.
split it out the forfeit. So
Tudom csak, hogy melyik oldalról.
Yeah, tolerance here would definitely be to be a tear on the wide side, and if you just throw down weight, your shooter's not going to roll too far, which would probably still guarantee you your 2 points, but not taking any risks here, so she's just going to draw for her 2.
Jó az a jég.
I heard backline.
Did you?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Lehet tolni.
Your Hungarian is improving.
Backline szeretnék dobni.
Oh, she said it again.
Igen, de ez a jogi jó hozzá.
Jó. Hát a backline szerintem 50.
There you go.
Yeah, you can't hear it now.
I can hear it now.
55 még a... Most esetleg megállnék 60, az se baj, jó? 60.
Jó, akkor legyen 55-60.
Cannot understand much Hungarian. Part of the Uralic language family. Also, Finnish and Estonian belongs to that language family. Last one of the sixth end for Dorottya Palancha. Looking for a tap. I think tolerance here is maybe to pull up a little short and draw for two, and that's certainly what it's looking like at the moment. But I wonder if it's over curled.
Yeah.
And it's only going to be one, so another big chance missed by Palancha. Also had that double 4-4 earlier in the game. Now this tap for three not being executed. And it's only a single. It's all tied up after 6 at 3 points each.
Most már mindegy.
Meg kellett volna próbálni.
Egy volt. Hogy?
Meg kellett volna próbálni.
Hát azt akartam az 55-tel.
Ez 70 volt. 70
Jó, tudom, de nem mertem gyorsat dobni, mert pont azért, ha leesik a pirosra és kiszedi azt, akkor mínusz egy. Nagyon szűken kellett volna eljönni a pirosra, lesz, hogy jó legyen.
Volt. Dróra a másik egyszerűbb lett volna, de ugye ebből meg volt az, hogy még esetleg kitoljuk a szélét.
Mindegy. Várj, jó?
What did you make of that scrum, Alison?
Well, the body language looked very nice.
That's good.
Lots of high fives. Seemed productive. I don't know that for a fact. Let's hope it was productive.
What would you say to your team after that if you're the skip? Although I know you were never a skip.
Well, after an end like that, I think nothing you can do now. You're still in a great position, tied, going into the 7th end. You get a fourth here, take 2 and 8. Perfect. Just it's in your control, and let's make 8 more great shots.
So if your skip told you that as a second, you'd be fired up for the next end.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think you're right. I think Hungary is they've gotten a lot of chances, so I think they should focus on that.
Yeah.
Just say, you know, we're getting our chances here. So
I think it's important to have a good leader in that role to continue the positive conversations and make sure that no one's feeling frustrated, herself included. Sometimes fake it till you make it. Just smile and keep saying positive things until it becomes real, right?
5, golden, 6, D-line.
we're seeing USA drawing the wing here. Is this something we typically see maybe in the 7th end? If they're looking, are they looking to maybe blanket?
Yep. They are just short of the rings, but definitely by drawing to the side of the ring in the house would definitely have brought the blank into play.
Yeah, if you take a look at the scoreboard, you'll see there's 4 ends remaining. This 10-end game. If USA were ever to blank this end, they could keep hammer or last on advantage until the 8th end of play. And score in the 8th, allow a score for Hungary 9th, and then get hammer again in 10. So having last on advantage twice, allowing Hungary to have last on advantage only once. But now with 2 guards in play, I'm not sure if we'll be seeing that. Could be a little tricky. We'll see.
We can play a lightweight. That's true, and if you get the guard, that's okay. Alright, just hack. Can we play How much do you have? How much do you have?
Yeah.
About a quarter. Okay. Just hack.
You got it.
So I guess with hack, they're hoping that if it does tend to over curl, then they'll just catch the guard and open up the front of the house. Because of course with the 4 rock rule, they're not allowed to take this guard out of play just yet.
Well, that was the option for USA to move the center guard over.
That's fine.
That works.
Good sweep.
Good wait.
I was going to call you up there to see if we could touch more, but we at least rolled over far enough. Good sweep.
Semmi. Szuper!
Hungary just replacing the guard that they just had in play. And the USA doesn't want any part of that, so they'll be peeling off the guards. In this case, just one, until perhaps they'll set up a double in the future. So really making sure that your guard positioning, you're putting them in good spots so that the US isn't able to take both out of play for you.
Definitely not easy throwing perfect center guards many times in a row on swingy ice.
That's another trend we had yesterday. It's tricky to find the weight and the line on a lot of the guards that were coming up, well, not in the position they wanted to.
Well, let's see how this one panned out for them.
We hit the guard, we hit the guard.
A vége, hogyha lassú, akkor már nem fordul annyit, de szépen hoztátok.
You see a sliver on the left-hand side there.
Hack, maybe? Forward?
It should curl a bit more this way.
It does? Okay. Here you go.
We'll try and come after it. And again, tolerance is clip in the center guard.
Yeah, this should curl quite a bit here. Part of the upside with putting the guard a little bit higher than that other guard was that
That's good.
they could inch their way a little bit closer each and every time toward that center line. If you can get the US to just catch the one on the side each and every time, you get a little bit closer. So now that corner guard isn't quite so much a corner anymore.
Nem fog megállni.
De. Oké.
Well, this guard
Stays quite straight
still over curling a wee bit. Now you see with an even better chance at getting to the shot stone. Sarah Anderson having a decent game at 71% so far. And she'll make a roll in behind those yellows on the wing.
That's a nice roll.
That's fine.
That's fine. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Still two center guards up front, so lots of room to put a draw in behind cover here. Even over curl that red center guard without any problems. Feel like that blank's out the window anyway.
Yeah.
For USA, they might want to try and score their two if they can. We'll get past the guard here, but we'll pull up short, just gonna nibble the rings. USA lies one. I wonder if USA just might have to come around the centers themselves.
Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, if you double peel, there's still going to be one of the guards up there. And they're just going to do the exact same shot again. So beating them to it might be your best option right now. But again, just coming about a top 8. Don't need to go too deep and cut off your scoring area.
Well, do you think that slipped a bit too far?
I think so. If Hungary can get a nice freeze here, again, like I said, it does cut off their scoring area, making a shot for 2 quite a bit trickier later on.
Sok hely! Sok hely! Széles! Széles! Nagyon széles! Söpör! Nyomd rá! Jó lesz! Nyomd rá! Ide kell! Még!
Just waiting on that one a bit too long. Not sure if the sweepers just miscalled the weight there after we're waiting for line. Finds a decent spot though, at least out counting that yellow stone on the wing. Closing down the scoring area a wee bit anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we could come back here. If we come back here, there's no double.
Even if we hide half of it, we're fine up here.
But I just don't think it buries very hard there. I mean, if we come back here, they're kind of forced to hit the open one, right? So they don't want to give us 3.
It's just how to get there, though. Guess you could do...
Maybe a bit more than that, because we're not going to come close, right? It curls pretty hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's here.
And just...
Probably just back 8.
Yeah, just behind.
Yeah. T-line's no good.
No.
Gotta be back.
Yeah, I think...
With
right
doing
here,
this shot, it's extremely important
because
to not be
Maddie's went all the way over
above
here,
the
and here, right?
T-line here, giving Hungary a really easy hit and roll, or at least a easier shot to try and cover her own shot to try and steal or to force. But definitely coming above the T-line is one of the worst places that you can put this rock. So
we're thinking that we're not able to bury the draw on the out turn here. Runs too straight.
I would have to agree. I think going to the back 8 is probably your best bet.
And you don't think Hungary's going to play the draw? That's what they're hoping for,
Yeah,
USA?
I think so.
To be safe and hit the open one?
I think so.
Oh, that's going to be interesting to see what they choose to do.
Yeah.
Well, first, Cory's going to have to make this draw.
Yeah. If you're hungry, you need to decide, if I miss this, it's 3. If I hit the open, it's 2. Which is a better scenario?
No, I think this one's pulling up short.
Wow.
I'm not quite sure what happened there. She threw 420 in this very same spot in the first
That's
end.
where it was the last time, too.
Yeah.
Tight of the rings, so.
Timeout. I think that's probably
Megnézem, hogy innen látszik.
not the worst time to call a timeout right now. Have a little think. Certainly hard to get to the shot stone.
Innen bedobni a
Is,
drót.
question is there enough curl on the left-hand side to make the tap, or is there enough curl on the outturn to make the draw through the port?
Na azt nem tudom, hogy elbújik annyira, hogy ő ne tudjon hozzáférni.
I think I might like the draw through the port and the outturn. If you ever pull up short, at least it's going to be a pretty tough shot for Cory to score 2.
Yeah, she'd have to throw the raise off of that corner yellow that she just threw.
Yeah, come through the hole here, top 8. Still pretty tough to score 2. And if you're able to bring it all the way to bite the button, it's going to be very hard. I think if you play the tap and don't make it, you're just leaving Cory that port to draw through. We'll see. I think they've called on Zoltán Palanca to come out. Takes a little bit of time to get down from the coach's bench on the second floor. So, well, here he is.
Szerinted még a kevésbé. Egyébként, hogyha esetleg legyitnám a sárgát véletlen, az a leghülyeségebb dolog.
Igen, mert akkor benne van a 3.
Ezért dobnám inkább ezt, a drót.
Ahol a pirosok.
Dobjuk innen a drótot fel.
Dobjunk innen, igen. Próbáljuk meg, hogy ne nyissuk le a sárgát, tehát jöjjünk el mindenféleképpen a két kő között. Mint hogyha nem is lesz jobb, csak ne nyissuk ki. Nekik is nehéz dolga legyen. A miénk nagyot fordul. A miénk nagyot fordul a végén. A dró végén.
Mekkorát adjanak ki?
Szerintem az sima dró, tehát a
Piros közepe. Aha, igen.
Kicsit kijön. Jó, az úgy jó. Az úgy jó.
De az a 7-es. Az a 7, tehát hogy legyen jobb, vagy az, hogy csak védje az ívet?
Nem, 7-es.
Jó. Jó. Hát piros közepénél. Az az, hogy a sárgánál jobbra dobom. B a lassabb, jó?
Jó. B azt, hogy mindenképpen elférjünk.
So it looks like they're deciding to do the come around here. And just like you said, if you're a bit short, it's still not the end of the world. Giving Cory a tricky raise up to the full 8 foot, which is still extremely makeable, but a little bit trickier of a shot than just draw through the port.
Looking close.
It's coming in nice.
Wow.
What a great shot.
And even sitting one. That's a really good draw by the world champion.
Great shot.
I'm not sure if USA will be able to come around and tap that out. Well, maybe we'll get the replay here. Coming close to the guard. Just stops in time. Rubs off a wee bit, but not enough to be exposed, I think.
I think maybe about a quarter, but not a heck of a lot, that's for sure.
I think Palanca with her definitely lazier handle than Cory CHRISTENSEN, just getting a lot more finish. So I think that could be hard to follow.
You like the 7?
Don't mind that.
I like the 7 easier than this one.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Just with like hack or board.
board maybe.
Board, it's a pretty big angle, yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of weight.
I like board.
I like board too.
Okay,
Hit it on pretty.
so we'll play the run back here.
Hit it right there, yeah.
Yep.
It seems like they're only playing board weight.
Here-ish.
Is that maybe to
Maybe a hair more.
Yeah.
have a bit more control? There's a chance they might clip the side of the shot stone and punch their own yellow at the side door and give up a steal too if they throw too hard, perhaps. Is that what they're thinking?
I think so. Throwing a control weight is gonna at least try and make sure that your shooter's gonna stay.
Little more, Sarah. Even more. Here you go.
Yeah, we see the point of view from the hack here. Can't really see much of that red shot stone. Very hard to come after it. Well, last stone of the 7th end for Team USA and Cory CHRISTENSEN. Looking for the board weight run back. Off and on the sweeping. Sounds pretty close. Will make contact, spill them out the forefoot. How many do they score? I believe it's one. One yellow indeed. That's a cracking shot by the American skip.
Good call.
Really clutch shot there.
Good call.
Really needed to bail and get her team out of trouble there, and she did just that.
Up by 1 in the 9th.
Tight?
Force, yeah?
Yeah. Tight? It's first. Yep, I like tight. Here we go.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Sounds good. Let's do it, guys.
Well, 4 shots to 3 lead for USA. Did you make more out of that scrum, Allison?
Well, not a heck of a lot of, you know, what plays and what the ice is like or anything like that. But the momentum was high, so, you know, it was riding off the positivity there. What are your thoughts, Sander?
I thought it was an okay, efficient scrum. It's
Yeah.
okay. Just I think they were just agreeing that we want to throw this tight center guard here and try and force them in the 9th and come home with hammer in 10th. Tied up. So
2, 3, 2, 3.
We do have one game that has finished, though. On sheet C, we had Canada and Russia. Canada taking a 4 to seal the deal, making the game a 10-4 win for Canada.
Yep. So hard, guys. A little over. All right. Good throw.
Good girl. What did the umpire tell you?
yeah, so umpire Alexander Orlov in the back there, just nicely telling them to speed it up a little bit. But I don't think they're the slowest sheet out in the Castrop Curling Owl today.
Yeah. Perhaps all the teams are struggling with time right now. Maybe he's given the update to all the sheets.
I'll draw around the center guard here. Very nice.
I think it's a draw. Here we go.
This one just pulling up a wee bit short.
What did you get?
You got so much more. 90?
You got 80.
Sorry, I gave that a lot more.
Probably wanted this one to stop side by side with the top red. Slipping all deep, and that's going to allow USA to come after it. Spit it on top, in between those reds, perhaps.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for the U.S. to sink one in there.
Pretty good. Do you like it's all there?
Yep.
Where?
Where?
6. 6.
8. Mine's 9.
5.
Easy. Mine's 9.
Five.
Go. Go, 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 go.
Hard.
Where are you?
Hard, hard, hard. 4, 5. Gotta go. 4, 5.
Hard. Gotta be 4 foot. Go.
Ooh, bit of a tumble there.
Do you have those?
Of course.
Are you trying to tell me you're not perfect?
Oh, well, well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to mention this comment because I don't want anyone to see me fall. But no, it definitely happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. It happens to everyone, and that's what you just got to keep telling yourself when it happens.
I think it's just a sign that you're putting so much pressure on the brush. If you lose your footing, you're falling over.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
I've certainly fallen a few times, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The best of us do.
As we see this draw just pulling up a little short. Now we have a little cluster of center guards in front of the house. And USA with a chance to play a little tap up on the yellow stone.
Like back here.
Okay. Let's go, Tay.
Back line, back. Back. Where? Back. Little up. Back line.
Back.
Whoa, man. No.
Close.
No. Oh, there. No.
Well,
Sorry, guys. Nice weight, though.
doesn't curl quite enough and
Sorry, Cory.
slips all the way to the back 12. Hungary now lying too still.
Szerintem innen beesik.
It's a bit of a cluster down the center line though. Even though you are lying 2, having last stone, I'm not sure if you feel 100% comfortable with that.
No, I wouldn't think so. I think right now she's really trying to figure out what her best option is. She was thinking, oh, maybe we guard the other side and block off that shot, but she's also at the same time blocking off her area for later on.
Várj.
So she was throwing the guard.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just switching sides and
Yeah.
trying to curl across the center line.
Guess since that other side curls so much, they thought they'd be able to control it a little bit more on the other side.
Well, so a third go at this tap.
It is. It's
Well, second go, really.
Yeah.
First one was just a draw. You'll see it a lot less this time. Maybe bring the weight down a touch.
Yeah, line. Hard line. Hard line.
Yes, you really got
Hard. Hard.
Whoa.
Yeah, she knew that right out of her hand that she had been a little bit tight.
This side. Jó, akár.
Ugyanaz szerintem, igen.
Jó lesz az irány.
Yeah, not really moving any of those top guards in the process, so not being able to see that yellow any more than she did before.
Figyelj! Várj, 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 még várj! Hányas? Csoport! 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 Végig! Végig! Szép!
And now the guards in place. Cory CHRISTENSEN lining up a run back, it seems.
Run it. Yeah. Pretty much knows. He'll peel.
Yep.
Knows it. You got it.
Yeah.
Big shot right now here. Could really tidy up things for USA. Wow. I did not see that coming.
No.
I wasn't quite sure
Sorry.
there was a hole there. I figured if anything, she'd redirect off one of the yellows. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's
Bet
very
you-
close.
We hit that
Bet you can't make that shot
red
again.
yellow goes into that red, right?
I was looking at that. It might go over the top too.
Yeah.
Well,
So I think what Sarah was calling was that she knew she was missing it, so maybe try and get a few guards in the process, but just got in between everything.
this one really is starting to bend here.
Ezzel mi volt?
I'm gonna end up short. Not quite sure what the call was. If they're drawing, perhaps.
Nem tudom, miért indultál.
I think they were trying to guard
Melyik tisztítottam?
their rocks, so now
Nem tudom.
the U.S. is going to have the open hit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just definitely not the tolerance for the guard. Could have even been
I like the little
almost a
roll
stone
better.
from the center line on the right hand side as we
If it hangs out,
see it. It would have been a lot better. I'd say there's enough guards on that side of the center line.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that side's covered pretty darn well.
Here you go. 10.
All right, so
Yeah.
Yes.
big chance for Cory CHRISTENSEN to fix this situation with a double. And we'd like to take the opportunity to say hi to our grandpa in Florida. I'm pretty sure you're watching. I'd sure love to be in Florida right now.
Yeah. How about bringing some of that weather here?
Tiny bit gloomy in Denmark at the moment as this double coming down. And not enough to spill both reds, but enough to lie to in the top 8. So I'd say that's a very successful shot indeed by the U.S. skip. I don't think there's a double right back for Hungary.
nice shot.
Pretty flat, right? Actually curled in there nicely.
Yeah, just enough.
Wide.
Yeah, it's hitting 1-2. And the most likely to go the double is a jam. Really nice. Saved us.
That's a nice thing to say to the skipper. He saved us.
Mondjuk, ha nózon találod el, és ő lecseréli, nem lesz jobb annál.
That's what they're there for.
Nyilván meg lehet dobni a rollt. Nem azt mondom.
Nice what Cory said as well. She said, "Oh, I slid a bit wide here." Nice to have that open, honest communication with the players as well. Being able to acknowledge when things don't go exactly the way that you wanted them to.
So maybe playing a little hit and flop. Maybe roll a few inches towards the center line.
Nagyon vágy.
This one, however, having some curling to do. We'll roll to the wing to sit second and third.
But unfortunately, that other yellow rock for the US is quite heavily guarded, I would say.
Yeah, not very easy to get to it.
No. Even with the curly side, I think that one's a lost cause.
And now all of a sudden a good chance for USA to maybe steal here. If they can make a good draw. We heard them say top 4.
So as a sweeper, just got to make sure that you're not leaving a double here.
6, guys. 6. Whoa. No, you're not. You have lots. Sit. Sit. Good throw.
It doesn't quite curl enough, but does do the trick. There's no double there, so forcing Hungary to take their 1 here.
Kicsit csak hátrébb toljuk, ilyen 9-es zóna, jó?
Az 60. 60 jó. Jó.
Wow.
Erő jó! Picit több!
Várj!
Figyelj!
Figyelj! Csapon! Csapon!
Well, this is looking pretty tight. And, oh, she might get stop in time for just 1.
Okay.
Looks like it.
Maybe. Well,
Maybe?
pointing at 2
What do
yellows.
you think?
They're kicking away the yellows.
So it's not as close as we think.
I kind of feel it's 2 yellows.
Yeah.
Looked like Sarah Anderson was fairly certain it was 2. We'll see. I think we're going to wait for the umpires to put the score up to be perfectly sure.
It's 1 in the 4 foot.
6 shots to 3 apparently for USA over Hungary. Yeah, I can confirm it was a steal of 2. And there we go. 6-3. Our production team knows best.
Yes, they do. Everyone's got good eyes.
Make it good.
I think it's just, it feels a bit slow. I don't
What'd
know.
you get in Cory's there? 411, but like her extension doesn't. I think this side's slower.
You think that side?
So to give a quick update again. So sheet B, we've got Korea up 5-4 over Scotland
Oh, there's a bit.
with hammer here in 9. We've got Turkey trailing to Japan. Japan over 7-4. And we've got Switzerland taking a pretty big lead right now. 10-3 over Sweden. So not looking promising for the Swedish team.
Yeah, well, that's 2 teams having failed to win so far this week. Big game for them. Switzerland's Lena Stern, who threw lead rocks for Switzerland last year as they got the bronze medal.
Having a pretty tough loss last night.
Yeah, had a fairly straightforward shot against Russia to win, and failing to pull it off. Bouncing back with a nice win against Sweden today, seemingly, with a 5-point lead in hammer. So we'll see how they get on.
Yep.
Madison BEAR's first stone just went straight through the house. Now looking to take a bit of weight off. Calling 3, that would be a tight guard. So really wanting this in the house here with a 3-point lead. No need to put up any more guards. And I believe Madison BEAR just took off a little too much weight there. It will pull up short. Visibly unhappy with that attempt, Madison BEAR. Taylor Anderson being asked to tidy up a little bit here.
Hard roll your way, Maddie. Hard over. Go, 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 go. All right, that works.
Does peel the top guard.
Tight.
Yeah, wanting to draw around that center guard, just over curling by a tad, catching the guard. Still lying one, however.
Do you like this skinny on the inside and go back?
I was thinking about that.
Court.
Do this one.
All right, how even are they?
Oh, you could do that.
Can we go like that and go back?
And skinny it. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Heel. Here you go.
Ask for a little bit more. I don't want to flash it. It curls hard.
I think I'll hit that back one a bit.
So Cory's teammates thinking they could make the double peel and maybe squirt through. Not quite sure if that shot's available.
No.
It's fairly thin anyway.
Might run the risk more of hitting and then jamming on the one on the side. Yeah.
Well, actually, having a second look there from the overview, I think it was
Sliding tight.
close to being there. But over curled it anyway and left 2 guards up there.
Yeah.
We need more ice there. What?
Yeah. You're right.
That's off the wall curly side.
Indicating she thought she needed more ice, but I think she probably could have said something to the skipper then before her shot. Felt like she needed a little bit more.
Yeah, it's quite important to
Yeah. Voice your opinion. Responsible for your own shots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a very nice draw come down here. Top 8, very good. But I wonder if there's Cory's calling the run here.
Can I have a bit more? Yeah. I think curl's pretty hard this way.
Could have also just played the double peel. You might see that yellow bounce off the red guard and spin back onto the red stones. And that's certainly not helping a whole lot.
No. Needed to actually over curl a little bit more to get that other red on the side, but again, just another little in between.
Sokkal több, volt egy push is vele. Freeze, 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 minden nélkül. Freeze kiskoc. Ezen volt egy nagyon nagy push.
Not sure if this was supposed to be in the house or not.
I'm thinking it was supposed to be a guard.
Volt vele egy push.
Hit it hard on the left side, they all
I'm not
go.
sure that does really anything for them right now. So
Okay, guys.
I would think the guard would have been the call.
She gave me a bit more.
Definitely a chance to get all 3 moving.
Yeah,
Gonna have
absolutely.
to hit it perfect though with some big weight.
Maybe their workout at the gym this morning will help them with this extra weight.
Oh, very close. But gets 2 reds.
Throws so hard that way. That was tight on my first one.
3 csípős, 4 jó. 3 tetszik a legjobban.
Some more honest communication. I was a little tight, and she goes, "Yeah, yeah, you were."
I think we've all heard that one a few times. Was that tight?
Yeah. So she does guard for the most part, but again, bit of the wrong side. So she's got the curly side open. So it's not, even though it's almost all covered, it is the wrong side to be showing.
Try to get the one in the house. If you get the guard, that's fine. Yep.
I'd say I don't think there's a hole this time through all of them.
No, I would agree with you on that one.
Get through the gap of the guards here. I'm quite sure you pick off the shots though.
Whoa! Whoa!
And she will get through the hole and remove the red stone from play.
Nice shot, Cor. Real nice.
Very nice indeed.
Good thing there's enough weight on that. Yeah.
I got 9.5. 9.51.
But with 2 shots left for Hungary, still have the possibility of a skips deuce here. she can get her draw in a good position. Dorottya Palancha playing 59% at the moment. Struggling a little bit, but her draw weight has been saving her this game so far. This one does slip a little bit back, but they were having to sweep for line for majority of that shot. So had the line been okay, her weight probably would have been good.
I just don't want to chip them in. I can see all of it.
Same shot for Cory.
Yep, but
Playing the out turn.
yeah, other turn. Cory CHRISTENSEN playing at 63% so far in this game.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, and that is an unfortunate miss.
I don't think they had that in mind when throwing that shot.
What? Stick it out? A little bit.
That was a fairly big miss. And it's quite unlucky to have punched that red guard in. And now all of a sudden it's a draw for 3. A big turnaround there.
Mm-hmm. Was not expecting that.
Oh boy. Last one of the 9th end for Dorottya Palancha anyway. Sweeper's just backing off this, but I think she's found some good weight. And there we go, a score of 3 for Hungary, and that will tie up the game at 6 each. Just before the 10th end of play. A very nervous affair.
Coming down to the wire.
Ebben jobbak voltunk odafele is, hogy mentünk mögé. Volt egy nem sikerült gárdunk, amit mi most értünk, hogy miért.
Így van.
Meg lesz, meg lesz.
Jó lesz. Érzem, csajok.
Lassuk.
Nagyon koncentrál mindenki.
Gyerünk.
Nagyon figyelj, elengedés, csúszás, de
Irányra figyelj!
oda söpünk bármit, bárhova. 75-80.
Well, we're just entering the 10th end of play here. Do you feel like either of the team has the momentum now? Or
I think it's pretty even right now. Yeah.
I have the same feeling. Hopefully Cory CHRISTENSEN can bounce back from that last miss there.
Yep.
A type of shot like that could really kill your confidence a little bit.
Yeah. Henrietta's struggling a little bit on her guard placement, so if the girls can get one wrapped around the forefoot here, it's going to be really crucial on guard placement to try and ensure that they get that stolen point.
Well, first off, we're going to have the tech shot from Madison BEAR. You're not allowed to remove the stone from play, but you are allowed to move it. Trying to neutralize it, keep the center line open. I think she's done quite well here, Allison. Would Lisa Weigel approve?
Yeah, I think she would. Oh, what a great shot. Such a crucial shot in the 10th end. Opening up that center line to make sure that your skipper, no matter what's going to have that draw to the forefoot if need be.
Oh, need this to pull up short. I don't think it has. I think it's entered the rings. That's a big, big mistake. Really needing to take advantage of the free guard zone in this type of situation. Bernadett BIRO. It's really the lead's time to shine, these 10th ends.
Yeah.
And hasn't quite been able to do so. And I'd say outplayed by Madison BEAR, making a tick shot, and now the peel.
It's not looking good for the steal, that's for sure.
Any updates so we can maybe catch?
Absolutely. I was just looking over. We do have another final. Switzerland taking a 12-5 victory over Sweden. We have Japan leading 7-5 with hammer over Turkey here in the 10th end. And we have Korea up 6-4 over Scotland. Scotland having hammer in the last end, so another close game.
Yeah, and then we did see Canada win over Russia earlier.
Yes. Another dominant performance, it looks like.
Yeah. Could be Youth Olympics and World Junior Championship gold in just a couple of weeks for Mary Faye and Carly Burgess.
Wouldn't that be nice to have on your resume?
Still early though,
yes.
in the week.
Yeah.
Taylor Anderson making the nice center guard peel, and you'll see the house is fairly open. And Hungary's just going to have to throw the center guard and hope for a miss at some point. Throwing the center guard and making the peel, certainly not the toughest shots in curling, but when you're playing in the 10th end at a World Championship, just makes it a little worse.
Yep. That's where your sports psychologist steps in and shakes you.
Oh, this one will slip into the rings. I don't think USA is going to want to stick around, though. Probably just going to hit and run. Oh, big weight. Big thrust at the hack.
Hard, yes! Okay, you're good. Good throws.
Yep. Another nice peel.
Good job, Tay.
Három. Irányíts jó. Ó.
Kettő.
Semmi, semmi, semmi. Semmi.
So this so-called center guard slipping into the top 12.
Yeah, a little uncharacteristic, I guess. I mean, she just threw the shot, so she should know the weight that's down that path. But again, 10th end, maybe a little bit of pressure and just not thinking straight.
There's no reason to stick.
Yeah, USA just making their peels.
Yeah.
I think if I was hungry, could be tempted to maybe throw that center guard maybe slightly off the center line. Maybe make it slightly harder to make it. Sometimes they use that center line for help.
Well, a lot of teams are doing that now for tick purposes, right?
Are you surprised they're not drawing around the corner guard, Allison? On this one?
Well, maybe they're hoping that they'll get a missed peel, and then if not, then they'll come around on the next. But I think you're not really going to get a miss out of Cory on this one. So
I think definitely what you've seen a lot of teams do, maybe come around that corner.
Yeah.
You might see USA peel that corner, and then you come top 12, top 8, split the rings.
Side. Force her to throw a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
%75% on 8 takeouts so far for Cory CHRISTENSEN. This would be one of the easier ones, although with some pressure attached, of course.
Whoa. Clean.
Sounds pretty good. And there we go.
Sweepers always love to hear just clean. That's a good sign.
Good job. Good throw.
So where do you like to put this last stone, Allison?
Well, hold on. Let me see where we've got this corner.
Do you want to draw around the corner and bury it? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't need to fully bury it. You could get about a quarter of it. Just tuck a piece, and that would be sufficient enough. She's not going to want to hit that. And at least you're a little bit closer to the center.
I think this is a very nice draw by Palancha.
Yeah,
just
really
like you said,
nice.
maybe edge to edge there with the guard.
Yep.
Don't think Cory CHRISTENSEN going to play the draw, and with that, have closed down the rings a little bit. Just needing full 8 foot for the win here.
And as we see here, she's 50% on 10 draws this game, so it is putting quite a bit of pressure on her. Even though it is only full 8 foot, but 10th end to win a game. It's easy to throw that much more and sail it through the house. So last shot here of the game here in the 10th end. Needing full 8 foot.
I think they're looking quite happy here. Just backing off it now. Is it, pacey perhaps? I think so. We're going to slip beyond the tee line all the way to the back 12. Wow, it's a steal, one for Hungary. And Hungary will win the game here. Definitely USA coming in as favorites. At a 2-0 record. Hungary will move to 2 wins, 1 loss. That's a great start for them. Their first ever World Championship appearance. And now they have 2 wins under their belt. And they will bump USA down to 2-1 as well. Now, if you stick around, we'll have some highlights from this very close-fought game. And we'll have a few words with winning skip Dorottya Palancha as well. Just updating you on some of the other games. We did see Switzerland beat Sweden 12 shots to 5. We had Canada win 10 shots to 4 over Russia. Other games still ongoing. We have Korea leading 6 shots to 4. Scotland with hammer, and Turkey, Japan at 7 each are off to an extra end. And now I think we have the highlights ready for you. First end is blanked, so we skip ahead to the second. It's skip Dorottya Palancia trying the blank attempt once more, this time over curling. Playing the nose hit, and it's a score of 1 for Team Hungary. In the third end, we saw Dorottya Palancia try all the run back. Didn't quite curl enough and didn't leave this draw for 2. Cory CHRISTENSEN will find the back of the 8 for the deuce, and they'll lead the game 2 shots to 1 after 3. In the fourth end, a huge opportunity for Team Hungary. Palancia looking for the thin double to score potentially 4. Catches it too thick, and the shooter will just nestle in there for 1. 2 each after 4. And the fifth end, Hungary doing a good job of splitting the house, forcing Cory CHRISTENSEN to play the draw. But she will find the top 4 with the help of her sweepers. USA is still with a 1-point lead. After half-time, another golden opportunity for Dorottya Palancia and her Hungarian team, looking for a tap on the elbow to score 3. But just coming up a little short over curling, only scoring the single. It's all tied up after 6. Fantastic draw by Skip Palancia. Team Hungary forces Cory CHRISTENSEN to play this board weight angled run. Does make it, however. An amazing shot by the US skip as they score 1. And still tight ball game after 7. In the 8th end, USA line 2. Fairly straightforward shot for Palancia to make the nose hit for 1, but does over curl it. And leaves USA sitting 2. And they will steal 2, now with a 3-point lead before the 9th end. And in the 9th end, we saw Cory CHRISTENSEN trying to come through a port and remove the shot stone. Unlucky, and ends up tapping one of the guards in, leaving a draw for 3. Dorottya Palancia, no problems making the draw, tying up the game at 6 each. And in the 10th end, we saw Palancia just draw the wing, leaving a full 8-foot draw for the win. Cory CHRISTENSEN on the end turn swept it about halfway, and in the end came up heavy, slipped to the back 12, and Hungary will win the game 7 shots to 6. And now we'll have a few words with the winning skip of Team Hungary, Dorottya Palancia.
Congratulations, your second win here at the Worlds, closer to the podium. How do you feel?
We are very happy with our win.
And her last shot came up a little bit deep. What kind of shot did you want her to throw coming into that last end?
I hope that she has to play draw shot, and she had to, so we made it.
Did you have any special strategy coming into this event?
No, not really. Actually, I would like to play draws, and it's better for us because I get invincible, so that's why we wanted to play just draws.
And you had a really strong second half to the game. What kind of conversations did you have to talk to your team on how to pick it up for the second half?
Yeah, we were really strong and we love each other, so that's why we just believe in each other, and that's why we could make it. So
that's fantastic. Congratulations and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
At 1900 hours local time, Canada playing Scotland in the men's draw. So for us here at the World Curling TV, we'll hope you'll join us again tonight.
Right.